The internet is full of ads competing for your attention, which is why most brands are trying out a new take on a great tactic: word of mouth. Hey, thanks for checking out Printify. My name's Talish. Did you know that by 2021, influencer marketing was valued at $13.8 billion? So let's talk about who influencers are and how to work with them to boost your sales. It might be strange to think your products will sell more just because someone talks about them online, except it's really not. Think about celebrity endorsements, seeing a face you recognized or admired, telling you to try something that, be honest, made you feel like you had to be a part of it so you could feel like them. Like Michael Jordan wearing those iconic shoes, or George Clooney making a cup of coffee. Well, in the vast landscape of social media, influencers are those same recognizable figures. Their unique personalities and large followings gives credibility and makes them an authority. People trust them more than companies because they believe they don't have an agenda. So when an influencer recommends something, your connection to it feels real. In a way, it adds that human element back into your online brand. What's more important though is the ability you have to create a trend with your products. The right kind of push on social media can make your product ripple out to new audiences. And that's because influencers can also influence other influencers. You heard me. Now try saying that 5 times really fast. Before reaching out to an influencer, you need to know exactly what you want them to achieve. Is it more sales, followers, traffic, engagement, or just more awareness about your brand? Have your target demographic information handy and check out who they follow on social media. Search the platforms they're on, the hashtags they use, and the content that they share. But keep your goal in mind to pick influencers who can achieve that goal better than others. Check to see how much engagement they have in their comments or their like and view counts. Then ask them some questions so you can both understand if this collaboration is right for you. Influencers should be able to provide you information about who their audience demographic is, along with statistics about their views, likes, and clicks per post, depending on the platform. Specify which platforms you'd like your content posted on, and if they can share it elsewhere. It's a good idea at this point to also agree on a structure for how you're going to work together. A standard process takes place in 3 stages: a creative brief, a preview, and adjustment phase. The creative brief is where you give them the selling points that you want them to mention. Once they prepared the content, the second phase is them sending it to you for a preview. If everything looks fine, then you can both go ahead and decide when to post it. But if there's something you'd like done differently, that's where the adjustment phase comes in. Once you're satisfied, let them get to work on spreading the word about your great product. Finding influencers for your brand is all about keeping things niche specific. Do they make content that aligns with the interests of your audience and what they want? Before reaching out to the biggest names out there, start by looking at your own customers. Who are the people that are enthusiastic about your products and have the most followers? But don't expect content to perform well simply because an influencer has more followers. What you're looking for is engagement, or how many people interact with their posts. That's why micro-influencers are actually more likely to create genuine content that resonates. The types of content commonly created by influencers can be broken down into 2 categories. The first is a product review, where they're given a sample to try out for their viewers. The other is promotion, where they share a one-time offer code leading folks back to your store. Some content can be variations of the 2, a combination of both, or can simply be informative. Moving beyond that is content that incorporates your product into their brand. This is called product placement, and it can work really well as the influencer gets to be a little bit more authentic, which carries over to their audience. What's even more important, however, is figuring out if their content is working for you. If more sales is what you're after, you should see a boost within 3 days of their post. Checking their average like count or views lets you know if your content engages just as well. Ultimately, it's the analytics behind a post that will tell you if an influencer is working for your brand. When you finally found an influencer who does wonders for your brand, the key is repetition. Seeing a one-off post from a content creator can help bring awareness, sure, but seeing additional content gives the viewer more chances to be introduced to a product. And if more content about print on demand is what you're after, give us a like and hit that subscribe button for more influencer-based tips from Printify.